Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 4 things you need to know about bubble bases. Now, in Ark, there's a number of locations across a couple of maps where you have bubble bases, and they used to be considered quite an OP area to build. And even on AlphaBorn, we had quite a few complaints that golems couldn't tank or certain dinos couldn't be uncryoed in there. So today we're going to go through 4 things that you need to know before considering building in a location like this or before considering raiding a location like this. So stay tuned and let's get into it. Okay guys, so one of the things to note straight off the bat is large dinos such as golems and manors and pretty much any dino taller than a dino gate can't even be spawned in here, let alone walked in for say raiding or soaking. So if we spawn in golem now, let's see what happens. So as you can see, he's not even appeared. If we go outside, let's see what happens if I spawn one here. There he is. Let me just whistle stop. Quickly double check the other one isn't in rock form. I did see his name pop up, but so he would have either been teleported or pushed through the mesh. So again, when you're talking about raiding, Golem probably isn't the dino to use because yes, it can tank the outside, but it can't get you inside. Just to show you again what I mean. Oh look, there he is. Oh, he's alive. Okay, so raiding, tank, 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 tank. As you can see, I can't actually get in. Okay, so Golem's not the best dino to be using for raiding. And I believe the same with larger dinos like Gigas. Again, they won't actually go on the inside. Dinos like Rexes, however, although they're large, they can actually get in. It's almost like most things. I just walked into my own bear trap. It's almost like certain dinos that could or close to going through a dino gate can actually come in, but like I said, large or extra large dinos such as golems, gigas, they generally can't. And something else to note for this particular location, guys, is dinos such as Rexes can get in and stay in. However, dinos like Manors can't actually fit in and will automatically be teleported out if uncryoed or if spawned in this location. So that's quite interesting how a Rex can fit but other dinos cannot. So that's one of the important things to remember, guys, that if you're planning on building here and you're hoping to build up to say an alpha level, there's going to be a high number of dinos that you can't have in your own base to breed. And that of course is going to be restrictions that you really can't have on yourself. So as of a building location going for an alpha spot, I actually don't think this will be worth it. Maybe as a nice beta or a nice starting spot, but not an alpha role. Number 2 on my list is very simply base defenses, especially again if you are defending. Now the reason why I'm bringing this up, if you are on official or if you are on a server that does have a turret limit, yes, you can build front defenses. However, the issue with the bubble is dinos can actually be rained down from above. So your defenses are going to be so stretched to where you can have them, and you're going to need to consider all the different styles of raiding, which, let's be honest, stego bombing is easy. It takes 2 days on official to raise a stego. You can get 20 of them done, and you can throw them away with stego bombs. Now, instead of coming down the bottom out the front here, you, like I said, a turtle, a stego, any type of small dino along them lines can literally drop from the sky. And that, of course, is going to be a major issue if you have such builds like a turret tower along these lines. A stego could actually drop in behind it. So you're going to need one, towers and or chandeliers in very specific locations in this spot. But two, your main grass area, instead of it being used for dino storage or breeding or anything along them lines, you're going to actually have to take up more defenses in prep of people trying to turtle bomb or stego bomb. And on top of that, don't forget, if someone was to drop in down on a stego, yes, the stego will be a suicide run, but if they had a rocket on them or a couple of rockets on them, they could do a significant amount of damage to your base before actually being killed. And because of that kind of issue, although the bubble base seems to have quite a lot of room or quite a lot of space, in reality you're really kind of excluded to kind of one corner of the base itself, and the rest of it is just full defense, defense, defense. So long term, this would not be a very viable base location. Easy to raid though. If you ever do find someone building in this location, just go and raid it. So a quick sum up is golems and gigas cannot enter or be uncryoed or be spawned in this location. Manus can also not come in, be spawned or uncryoed in this location. Rexes, however, can be uncryoed, can be spawned, and can come in this location. Building wise is defense, 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 defense. That's all you're going to have to do to even hope to survive. And with dinos like stegos and turtles being able to literally rain from the sky, it means turtle bombing and stego bombing is a real issue. See how easy that was? And fourth on my list is actually the building itself in snap points. Now, I covered this in a earlier video, but I'm just going to cover it again now very quickly. So, when you come to certain caves or locations along these lines, let's use some tech, we like tech. When you try to build defenses outside, it will tell you there's no snap point. Now, again, I'm on official settings right now, so whatever I do right now will work on official and unofficial, okay guys, so bear that in mind. But as you can see, there's no snap point. Now, if you actually know about force snapping, or if you know about basically placing stuff down to create a new snap point, what you can actually do is snap on the inside. I know it says obstructed, it's official settings. You can snap and build outwards, so you need to basically start in a place that you can snap, and then using pillars and ceilings bring your way back out. And again, as you can see, there's no snap point here, but if I actually come and bring a snap point out to it, and now I can actually build outside of the dome or outside of the bubble. As you can see, and if you watch my base tour video, you'll notice that this place originally was actually completely covered in foundations. So I can literally keep going as long as I use a same snap point that's used from the bubble itself. So again, let's go over here, as you can see. So no snap point here. Now I can snap. So although that's good for the base spam side of things, it's also a downside because it means a lot of your defenses are going to have to be on foundations. If I, while raiding you, drop the foundations, regardless of what HP your defenses have, you're really going to be surviving by the HP of a foundation, which doesn't take a lot of rockets, C4, or from a tech rifle to destroy. So, to sum up in total, in my opinion, is the base bubble a good, viable location to build? Is it worth it? No, I don't believe it is. There's not much room for expanding. You're going to need a lot of defenses, and even if you have a low turret allowance, you can't just have one or two death walls. You're going to have defenses around the ceilings, and inside and out. It's all one big mathematical equation that you really don't need to have when you're trying to start out on Ark and you're trying to become a strong tribe or have a strong base. That again, with not being able to have all of your dinos or all the dinos you would want in this location, I don't believe this is worth it. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks again.